It's Luiz-Faye for BIP Boxing Promotions, and I am here today at Fox, and I'm joined with the one and only Anthony Crolla.
Louise, it's good to have you here.
Thank you. It's been ages. We've been passing in different gyms and different arenas, but I've never managed to get here, so it's really, really great to be here.
It's good to have you here. It's good to have you here. Get going before I get these lot in, and then I'm off to Liverpool today. I've got Rhiannon Dixon. She's coming to the end of her camp. Obviously, she's fighting for a world title on April the 13th. So,
let's talk about that. You've mentioned Rhiannon. I wanted to come on to that anyway, but as you've just mentioned it, let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Rhiannon Dixon came from a white-collar background, walked into a gym and just blew coaches away with her natural talent. And everybody saw something special.
It's an amazing story. Obviously, Rhiannon was a VIP girl, and listen, I know they're not together now, but she's forever grateful for what sort of Steve done for her, give her the opportunity. I mean that. And so I think she had 2 fights, and obviously she left the gym where she was at. It was Lee, but obviously Lee had seen this raw.
It's something special,
and then she come to us, and obviously she was raw, but I think a rough diamond. I think was
she was a heavy hitting southpaw.
She was, very front foot heavy, and I think now she's turned into a very good box fighter. I think her feet are fantastic. Her feet are brilliant. She's coming on loads. And people were shocked just how well she done and how comfortable she was winning the European title in September against Katrina Thanders, who's a very good opponent, but she's improved an awful lot again since that, and I believe she'll show it on the night.
That performance against Thanders was such a composed, mature performance. You would never have thought that was her 9th professional fight. You know, if you didn't look at the record, you'd think that was maybe double the amount.
She was a seasoned. I mean, she was
absolutely
boxed all over the world, and that's absolutely not the case. She boxed in nightclubs up around the northwest on white collar shows. So, it's an amazing story, and I think it's really inspirational. I think hopefully she does it in a few weeks' time. I hope it gets the coverage, and I think it's an amazing story. I really do. I think she's a very talented athlete. I mean that.
100%.
I think whatever Rhiannon would do, she'd be good at. She's nearly you should see the weight she throws back. You should see her on the Versa climber. She beats nearly all the lads on the Versa climb. She's a good athlete, and
very, very dedicated.
I say she could do MMA. I think at a high level. I really believe that. Thankfully, she comes to boxing rather than MMA.
So this could be your first world champion.
Yes.
How does that feel, Anthony?
No, of course it's very. I joke all the time, going, I didn't know. I didn't know. No, I didn't even think of it like that. But of course I thought of it. But no, it'd be very special to me. It'd be very special. So obviously the journey I've been on with Rhiannon, the improvement in her, and listen, I'm thankful for the team around me as well. I'm not one of them who's like it's all been me or it's all been just her, because she's the main reason, because of how hard she works. Now she always wants to better herself, but obviously there's people around when I look at the strength work she does with Martin Cullen, my mate Dom, he's every week he'll be watching videos with her and stuff like that analysing things. So it's a team effort, but no, it'll make me very proud. A bit more special, it's at the arena as well.
And again, I was just going to come on to that. So this is at the AO. So again, the smile on your face says it all.
It's a very special place to me, and it'll become a little bit more special when I get my first world champion there in a few weeks' time.
Oh, God willing, I really, really hope so. And I fully believe that she's going to come through that and get world honours.
Karen's she's a very good opponent, respect her a lot. But I'm confident if Rhiannon goes out there, does what she can do, we're very confident she'll come through it.
Yeah, because with Karen Caballero, she's 22-1, and her only loss was that one to Katie Taylor.
Of course, and there's no shame in that.
Absolutely.
And a lot of the rounds were competitive. Listen, Katie won well, but Katie's, in my opinion, she'll always be the quote, in my opinion. So there's no shame in losing to her, but. It's one of them where it's without a doubt it's the hardest fight of Rhiannon's career on paper. But I'm confident the fights can come through. Listen, it's probably come a fight or two earlier than ideally would have planned, but world title's on the line, we was never going to turn it down. But at the same time, I'm confident she comes through it and she'll be world champion that night.
And you mentioned just then about how important team is. It's not just one person. Yes, it's one person in the ring for those 10 rounds for Rhiannon, but it's a team.
Of course.
So I'm sat in your gym now. We've got people getting ready, hand wrapping, ready to start their training. Tell me what's going on in your gym at the moment, Anthony.
It's busy at the minute. It's I mean, tonight we've got I've got James Moorcroft, one of VIP's on, another one of VIP's on King Guard.
Yeah, I'm
going to be Ian. Ian was like, Ian comes out and he helps us out here now. And but obviously we've like living together since kids. My brother Willie and Levi Quintiona. Bobby's not in today. He's working, but he's a very talented lad. He's boxed on a few VIPs.
Yes.
Definitely only lost him. Good Bobby. Bobby will get his chance soon on the big stage and I'll take him, believe me. Who else? So but then I've got to go over to Liverpool where I've got Rhiannon sparring. I've got Owen Lanvin who's got his debut in April. He's going to be sparring here in a bit. So very busy. And the Croft twins, they've just come here. Who I'm super excited about. It's I would have missed someone out here. So
it's terrible, isn't it? Because you've got so much going on.
He's been away, so I don't know where he's doing Ramadan at the minute. Muhammad Ali, he's he'll be here in a bit. He's super talented. 19. He's 19. Ali, but very, very good. So loads going on. Robbie Davis, he's that madman's doing an ultra marathon. He's doing a 50-mile run. He sent me a message before actually. I wished him the best. He was 15 mile in and he was flying. So.
Well, good luck to him there.
Busy gym, but I have to make sure I'll stagger them because otherwise they're not getting that time. Otherwise I couldn't just have 9 of them all in at once because there's only one set of eyes all being to 2. I can't do that, so I'll make sure I stagger them. But
and you are heavily involved. You make sure you're at all their fights. You make sure that you are in that corner. You're not going to be sending someone else on your behalf.
Got to be.
I often think there's about 3 of you going around, because there'll be one on Sky. There'll be one.
People there. I remember the week was in it. I was working at, it was one of the Saudi shows, but I was doing it from London. And I've got people saying, I saw you last night. So I was like, no, I was in the studio in London. And then I'm at a show. I think it was when James actually, the Blackpool show.
Yes.
Blackpool show.
Yeah.
So, but no, but listen, very busy, but boxing literally is my life in somewhere, whether it be here with the amateurs, whether it be pros, doing the media side of things, it's very much my life.
And you mentioned James Moorcroft. He is a VIP fighter. I'm going to be having a chat with him later on.
Yes.
He's just coming off a win at Blackpool, as you just mentioned there, against Reece Woods. 5th round stoppage, which is fantastic. At that new weight, moving up. How did that look for you, Anthony?
Obviously, I thought Reece boxed very well. I thought he was as good as I've seen him. And after it, I thought Brian and Shinny did a really good job. I was as good as I've seen Reece. So anything I've seen out, I'm not discrediting him in any way. But no, James knows he's over there. He can't hear me, but he knows I've said it to him. No, I wasn't happy with him at all that night. It was, I come away from there really annoyed, and he knows that. But he's back to winning weight. He's back at a new weight. Now he's got to go into that weight proper. It was a little bit different. They weighed in on the night and stuff like that. But I see James in the gym doing things, and I think I'll get a little bit excited. I think, no, you can beat some really good lads. You really can. And then other times, like that night, everything went out the window, and we've had a chat. He's got to go away and he's got to improve things. He's got to settle down and he's got to start prioritising boxing, prioritising the right thing. I'm not saying that he's not dedicated. He's super dedicated.
Oh, absolutely.
But he's got to start listening. He's got to start listening, maybe. For me, like maybe he's running far too much, that's slowing him down. Do you know what I mean? What I mean, build into that weight, making that a little bit more explosive, making more powerful. I'm not, do you know what, James? I'm not interested if you can run 6 mile every night. That's not boxing specific. It's not. I've done it early on in my career, made those mistakes. I don't want you to make the same mistakes. But he's.
And you've got the hindsight to pass on that advice.
Of course, and I just want him to start listening. And he knows, because because James is in a position where now he's sort of got to wait for an opportunity, but he's probably got to be an opponent. So he'll be on the B-side, but he's got to be the best possible B-side he can. And then if he does that, then doors open if he wins that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's but listen, he's back to winning ways, and that's it. Now we wait for him.
Well, I had a quick chat with Steve Wood, his manager and promoter this morning, and he certainly wants to see him in a title contention again, or on the big stage. We believe that's where he belongs.
Yeah, no, listen, Steve's been good to him. He's delivered a few opportunities, and James has got to, like, Steve delivers again for him. He's got to take it.
And it's important to know your fighter and your fighter to know you. And everybody takes advice, instructions in the corner differently.
Yeah.
So I want to know how well you know your fighter.
Oh, go on.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you 5 questions about Mr. Moorcroft. Okay?
Geez.
And then he's going to give me the answers, and we're going to find out how well you know your fighter. Okay, so what is James Moorcroft's favourite cheat meal?
His favourite cheat meal? Oh, geez, do you know what? James will probably say so. If he says a meal, it'll be a bit. He's very bland with his food, James, so just be more of it. So I don't know what he's sort of saying this, or he's lying to me. If he says something now, like, I know he's been lying to me. He says, yeah, I want to be Domino's and all that. No, he's very bland, so I don't really know.
Just a bigger bowl of?
Just a bigger bowl of, basically, yeah. Just a bigger, more of it.
Okay, what's his guilty pleasure workout music? What gets him going?
Mate, this again could be anything. It could be anything from Irish songs, a bit of Wigan Pear. Probably got with Wigan
Of course,
Pear,
he's a Wigan boy.
Yeah, it's Wigan Pear.
Alright, when's his birthday?
His birthday? Yeah, I'm not good with birthdays.
He knows yours, by the way.
Yeah. Let me try and think back when was his birthday.
Speaking of which,
What, January? Was he a January baby?
can't possibly tell you. We're going to go January then.
I don't know his birthday.
Alright, what's his most annoying habit?
Jesus, not listening.
Not listening?
Yeah, not listening is 100% his most annoying habit. He just a million man an hour. Yeah, he tried to do everything himself. Like, for instance, that night in Blackpool, he's trying to get his rucksack while his gloves are on. He said, just go in and we'll just get this for me. Yeah.
And the last one, who would be his favourite fighter?
His favourite fighter? Like, James might say something cheesy like, you're my favourite fighter, do you know what I mean? But,
I would like to think so.
Yeah, but...
Go on, back yourself, Crolla. Go on.
No, I can't back myself. I can't back. If I could, I would. Don't know who else you'd say, James. Yeah. He's the same genre, like, James he's not a boxing historian or anything
he's
like
not.
that, because he doesn't know. It's funny, like, we hadn't only... Look, last year now, she was the first ever amateur show. She'd never been to an amateur show. So I don't know if James has now. I don't know if James actually has been to an amateur show.
Well, ask him that in a minute.
We'll ask him that in a minute.
Yeah, we'll do.
I'm trying to think. I don't know if he's ever been to
We're going to go with Crolla. His favourite fight is you.
Yeah.
Anthony, I know you're super busy. You've got to get yourself over to do some sparring with Rhiannon in Liverpool. It has been an absolute pleasure to sit down and talk to you.
Good having you in. Welcome anytime.
Thanks so much, Anthony.
See you later.
What is your favourite cheat meal?
Oh, do you know what? I don't think Anthony will know that, because I sound like a bit of an idiot here. I don't have a cheat meal. Like, when I'm out to camp, I'll eat more of the good stuff, big meals. I'm a weirdo.
That is 1 point for Crolla, because that is exactly what he said.
Oh, that's good.
I love it.
Really? I'm a bit of a weirdo, so like, I'll just double my portions of good stuff.
It's just a bigger bowl of whatever it is.
Like my favourite meals, like tuna and pasta or chicken and rice and rice. My favourite meal, I love it.
Brilliant.
Wow, I can't believe he's got that. He knows me a bit too much. Hey Anthony, you know me a little bit too much than you make out, Ant. You know me a little bit too much than you're making out, you know. About the food thing, that's a weird one, that. Yeah, it's a weird one. It's not like I said it.
Okay, favourite workout music, like guilty pleasure workout music that's going to get you going.
He's probably going to have said one of two.
Go on.
Either like a Wigan Pear dance music, or he'd have gone for the Irish.
Go. You get 2 points. Next one.
Wigan Pear and Irish music. Even more. Hey, does this mean we're best friends?
Oh, you know that's the title of this interview. James, when's your birthday?
He might have not got this one, but he might have got it because I thought the day before my birthday this time, so 10th of March.
No. You thought you were a January baby?
Yeah. I better be right. Why? What did I say? Well,
What is your most annoying habit?
my most annoying habit.
Yeah.
Oh. He's probably going to tell like some sort of OCD thing, like shut the door or something like that, or no, what did he say?
Not listening.
Yeah, that's exactly that one. He'd probably be naffed off now I've not said that, because that's what we're working on at the moment.
And question 5, who is your favourite fighter?
Favourite fighter?
Bear in mind you've got to answer what Crolla thinks you'll say.
What Crolla thinks my favourite?
Yeah.
Probably told him a few times. My favourite fighter ever lived is Joe Kozagger. But I don't know. I actually followed Crolla. I sound like a fanboy, but I followed him all his career.
We'll give you half a point
Did
for
he
that
call
one.
himself?
I made him say that. I pushed him into that one. He didn't want to say it. He was too modest.
No, Anthony was.
But, yeah.
To be fair, following as a child was Ricky Hatton and Anthony Crolla.
Wow.
But then.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.